Track 2, It Finds You. I think a few years ago I was living in New York and it just wasn't doing it for me anymore. I felt lost, big disconnect with people, myself. I felt far from the food, tasteless food as I went to the supermarket. And then any time I wanted to eat anything imaginative, I had to go to a restaurant and pay an arm and a leg for something that was okay. And I fell in love with a French woman, and I followed her to France, and then I let the city life drain away from me, and it wasn't easy to start with. It was kind of old habits die hard, and 11 o'clock I fancy a pizza, can't call it up, can't go out and talk to 16 people in the bar and be convivial and stuff like that, so I had to look within. After about 6 months, I found that the inner voices that were confusing me stopped, and the inner voices that were enchanting me started. And these voices were really coming from the ground and just the simple rhythms around me. And I often wondered how little old people in these French villages kept this enormous love of life going for so long, and they had seemingly nothing. But then I realized they have a huge connection with all that is natural around them. It's an anomaly that we have over-processed the food chain. These people live on both sides. They lived in a world before that, and now they're seeing a return to the old ways. Living in France, I realized that it wasn't about rushing around and trying to create peace and serenity. It was already there. It just had to come to me. And so, labour for labour's sake. Sometimes people work just to stop the demons coming in. And I dare any of you to just try and stop and let those demons come in, and then eventually they'll dry up. They're just like hecklers. And if they're not happy, they'll leave the theatre of your life, and the drama will continue. And you can quietly write your own script, listen to your own backdrop, live the life you way you want to do. It finds you.